They're trailing. It's not done. Okay. Long ball. Brandon Jones got him. Touchdown.
Sanders and for Oklahoma State University, as both Oklahoma State and Oklahoma in the battle for the Big 8 Conference title. All hats are off to Oklahoma State's best offensive trio in the nation, led by quarterback Mike Gundy. Gundy's favorite threat is Big 8 all-time reception and yardage leader Hartley Dykes. But the biggest part of the Oklahoma State trio is the nation's leading rusher and Heisman Trophy candidate Barry Sanders. They're into the wind. Pitch back to Gaddis. Touchdown! It's Oklahoma, good field position, 1st and 10 from the 44, and Gaddis, he could go all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Dykes in motion to the near side. Gundy throwing on the run to Dykes. Great catch inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. Minutes to go, first quarter. Gundy will roll out. Gundy now tucks it under. Gundy, touchdown, Oklahoma State.
To this offense.
Second down, Perry, touchdown, Oklahoma. Gundy, the option. Sanders spins. Sanders has a chance. He could go all the way. Barry Sanders is caught from behind. Out of the lineup right now as Gundy's going to throw it. Dykes, touchdown. The Cowboys of Oklahoma State say no problem. We'll take that 10-point deficit. We're going at halftime. We'll play it. 2nd and 6. Gundy nearly has it picked off, but it's caught. Hartley Dykes makes the reception.
Watch the concentration on Dykes' eyes. He never loses contact.
Sanders, if he would average 216 yards over the final 4 games, to break Marcus Allen's record, and he's in for the touchdown. To go. Oklahoma 24. Oklahoma Henderson is in at fullback right now. Thompson going downfield, nearly intercepted, and a beautiful defensive play by freshman Mike Clark. The intended receiver was Eric Cross, and Oklahoma has to punt it with 12:09 to 50. End around. That's Mayfield. Curtis Mayfield. Mayfield to the 21-yard line. Down and goal from the 2. Sanders, touchdown! Tremendous evening by Gaddis and by Sanders on 1st and 10. Thompson out of the backfield to Perry. Still on his feet, across midfield to the 46. Pitch back, Gaddis, or Stafford, excuse me, wasn't looking for it. 3rd down and 7. Thompson to Gaddis. Gaddis fumbles the ball, recovered though at the 25-yard. They run into each other, but I think he got it. Stafford and Thompson ran into one another, but it looks as though he fell forward to get the first down. Can you believe these last 3 plays for Oklahoma? Are they living right or what? Thompson's got room. Thompson. Touchdown.
They're playing the nickel defense, trying to intercept the football.
Gundy down the middle. He's got Dykes. Hartley Dykes is tripped up. 2 yards on the last play. 1st and 10, Oklahoma State. Dykes got it to the 45-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the right side. Dykes is in the middle of the 3. 4th down and 14. Gundy has got Parker. Oh, he dropped it. Brent Parker dropped the football. And Oklahoma will keep their Big 8 title hopes alive. If you're an Oklahoma State fan, you got to sit there and say, what in the world do you have to do to beat Oklahoma?
Well, the Cowboys host Oklahoma in the latest edition of the Bedlam series. And folks, the stakes could not be any higher. Already Nebraska has wrapped up the Big 12 North. Who will play them in Dallas next week? If Oklahoma State wins, they will clinch the South for the first time. But if OU wins for the 8th straight time, we got a three-way tie, and we'll turn it over to the BCS. Reed, touchdown. Miller. Terrific receiver. Goes out to the left side. Touchdown. Oklahoma scores in the air, and it is broils.
For both teams. And Murray checks in for the Sooners. Outstanding receiver. Landry Jones looks away. Picked off. That's a pick six, folks. Sean Lewis, the freshman linebacker. Touchdown. Him around. Oklahoma with 2 timeouts remaining. Jones is in trouble and throws this one. Deflected, intercepted if he was in the air. He was past the out of, he may have been in the air. In the backyard, Brown goes airborne, and I don't think he stepped out of bounds. How about the awareness by Lewis? Lewis does a good job. No, that is a clean play by Brown. Goes up, over the... There's the running back, and he'll get a call. Touchdown! Off the bench, 36 touchdowns out of 54 trips. The rest field goals. Fake the draw. Whedon down the middle. Touchdown! Josh Cooper.
Cowboys under control. Remember now, the Cowboys came in averaging 45 points a game, and there's a deflection and a dive for the interception. Box.
Got it. Play action. Strike. Touchdown, Blackman. What a beautiful throw. Right in front of that student section.
Fires for the first down. Got it. Cameron Kinney in a foot race. 40, 30, 20. Cuts for the end zone and puts it away for the Sooners. Oh, my. What a play.
Talking about a big-time all-around athlete in Cameron Kinney here tonight. And what a play for the ages for the Sooners in the Bedlam series. Fielded on the run by Gilbert. Now he's got daylight. He's got great speed. Look out. He's getting taken to the house, baby. Pick 6 on the board. What a football game. Oh, brother.
Jones to throw. Complete. And wide opens Hannah. Now he's in a foot race for the end zone, and he'll score. Wow. A 76-yard touchdown. Are up for the Sooners. Puts it up high in the air, and it is fielded by you-know-who, Mr. Broyles. So Oklahoma will play Nebraska for the Big 12 championship.
As last season, Oklahoma State won for the first time in 9 years, breaking an 8-game losing streak to Oklahoma.
Well, Oklahoma has dominated this series for so long, and for Oklahoma State to come out with a statement game like that last year definitely made it that much more interesting.
Randall leaps, end zone, touchdown Cowboys.
Well, when you're playing a rivalry game, the #1 strategy is to take the crowd out of the game, and that's exactly what Oklahoma State has done.
For Oklahoma State when he took on West Virginia. And he looks like a veteran out there. Oh, that ball's tipped. Was it intercepted? It is. Jones, end zone, on the slant, it's a touchdown. Jalen Saunders. Jones, almost intercepted it on the deflection. Caught for the touchdown by Kenny Stills. Randall on 3rd and goal, up the middle at the goal line. Is he stopped? No, he's in for the touchdown. First, Quinn Sharp with a beautiful punt. Spirals it down to the 19. Saunders gets loose. Jalen Saunders with blockers in front. He might go. Touchdown. Conversion. And Landry Jones gets the play off. Slants one over the middle. And it's easily done. Justin Brown gets the 2-point conversion. Walsh will keep it himself. Gets to the end zone and he's in. Touchdown Cowboys. Blake Bell in the game on 4th down and 1. He takes the snap. Gets to about the 2. At the 1. End zone. Touchdown. Oklahoma. To try and score first. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off. And Sharp puts it right down the middle. This time, it's Brennan Clay. He busts free. Clay at the 5. Touchdown! And Bedlam's over.
Number 17, the Sooners of Oklahoma, making the short trip to Stillwater to take on the 6th-ranked Oklahoma State Cowboys. A win today in Oklahoma State clinches at least a share of the Big 12 title. Also a chance for an 11-win season for the 3rd time in the last 4 years. Oklahoma doesn't have as much theoretically to play for. They have been eliminated from the Big 12 race for the first time since 2009. They come into this game without the Big 12 race. Perhaps an outside shot for the Sooners at a BCS at-large bid.
Hip Smith to punt. To Jalen Saunders. Good kick. Wind really not much of a factor here early in the game. Saunders with some running room. No flags on the field. Jalen Saunders. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Going for it on 4th and goal. They do give it to Rowland, and he's stopped for a loss. The Sooners hold. Gabe Lynn again up there at the line of scrimmage. Coordinator. Chelf throws. Man wide open. Touchdown. Desmond Rowland puts the Cowboys back on top. 5 Cowboys of the Sooners 43. A blitz got picked up and the pass is intercepted. Chelf tried to force it in to Stewart and Julian Wilson stepped right in front of it. Oklahoma down by a touchdown. Reverse. Jalen Saunders picks up blocks. 1 man to beat. Gilbert slowed him down long enough to bring some help. Those are the kind of plays that win or lose rivalry games. For the 2nd time in this game, Oklahoma gets inside the 10. Kicked the field goal last time. Now it's a fake, and it is a touchdown. Grant Bothan, the holder, threw it to the kicker, Michael Honeycutt. They weren't content to drive inside the 10 and kick another field goal. They want to tie it up. And those are the kind of plays that decide rivalry games. Lead of the day for Oklahoma. 39-yard try, and that is right down the middle. 4:27 to go. Down by 3. They start from their 11. And the pass caught by a drop or 2. Charlie Moore had a key holding penalty on the first play of the game. Chelf throws a wobbler, and that time Charlie Moore hangs on. Chelf comes out slinging. And he's 2 for 2. Look to throw the swing wide open. There's Tracy Moore. So neither Moore had a catch. Now they're both involved. Charlie Moore, Tracy Moore. 14, 27, 21. Chelf again. Man open. Caught by Tracy Moore. 1st and goal. Sooners up at the line. Touchdown, Des Rowland.
Game out of the blue.
Bell 6 out of 9 off the bench. They rush 3. Bell throws. Caught at the Oklahoma State. Bell out of the gun. Throws single coverage for Bester. Jump ball! And it is intercepted! And ruled incomplete now. Gilbert had it and couldn't hang on.
They're dropping 8.
And rush 3. Bell all kinds of time. Very close to the line as he throws for Jalen Saunders, who has a first down. The 18-yard line. Bell pressured even with the soft rush out in the flat place to get out of bounds. Gets the first down, then goes out of bounds. Bell, a threat to run, particularly with a timeout left. He throws far corner of the end zone. Saunders again. Touchdown. Oklahoma State on the wrong end of this rivalry so often over the years, and today a comfortable favorite on the verge of losing again. 4-man rush, and again he's pressured, killing valuable time. Tapper takes him down back at the 31 of 70 yards for Chelf. They rush 4. They'll try to lateral it around the field. Seals, Stewart, Rowland. They're going the wrong way. It's over the head of Chelf. And it is run into the end zone by Eric Stryker for a touchdown on the last play of this Bedlam game that lived up to its name. Oklahoma upsets Oklahoma State.
Today, 15th BCS-ranked Oklahoma tackles intrastate rival Oklahoma State for their annual tradition of high-intensity football, the Bedlam Series. And with the Texas Longhorns loss on Friday, the Sooners are playing for more than bragging rights. The Big 12 South title is on the line. Big 3rd and 10 coming up here for the Sooners. Thompson. Touchdown Oklahoma as he hits Joaquin Iglesias. Clausen also in there. Here is Robinson. Tries to dive over, lost the football, and it's recovered. No, not yet. Still under contention, and Oklahoma has recovered the football. Demario Pleasant, the junior from Louisville, Texas.
The second time now Mike Gundy choosing to go for here inside the 5-yard line against the Sooner defense.
Poston in motion. Reed looking left. Touchdown Oklahoma State. DeJuan Woods. And OSU stays right in the hunt.
So this is the season for Oklahoma State to determine whether they go to a bowl game or whether University of Oklahoma goes to the Big 12 championship.
Price and Pettigrew are in the ball game. Here it is. With 5 seconds to go. Robinson, they come after him again. He lofts it. Incomplete. Oklahoma, Big 12 South champs. The Sooners are headed to Kansas City and the Big 12 championship game. Lindy Holmes knocked it away, and the Sooners win a thriller in Bedlam football.
There are 3 hard nuts left in the regular season for the Oklahoma Sooners to crack. One of them is today in Stillwater, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, and they have been planning some pain for the highfalutin number 2 ranked Sooners. The Sooners come to Stillwater 7-0, ranked number 2 in the BCS poll and number 1 in the Big 12 South standings. Oklahoma State right behind them. They are 6-1 overall. They haven't been talking any about BCS down here yet, but if they whoop Oklahoma, I guarantee you they will. Ball is caught. Bradley down the sideline. See you later. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Clayton is waiting. High hanger. He's got it. Got away from one of the Cowboys. It was right there. Now he's got some help, and he's gone. No flags. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Old Mo has changed shirts. Adrian Peterson is the deep back for Oklahoma. Gets it. Running to the left side, spinning away, and he is gone. 8 consecutive games he's run for 100 yards or more, and he just streaked for that one. He has tied Poe James' record. Missed it.
Well, Bedlam almost broke out because that ball had the distance, but the closer it got to the goalpost, the more it turned.
So the Sooners will take a couple of knees, or one knee's all they need really, and be done with it as they defeat the Oklahoma State Cowboys by a score of 38-35.
Well, here we go, folks. Number 5 OU taking on number 11 Oklahoma State.
Mason Rudolph and James Washington came back for their senior season at Oklahoma State for one specific reason. What is that? To win a Big 12 championship game. And how do they do it? Well, the road to a championship goes through Bedlam.
Mayfield to throw it, pump fake. Guns it over the middle and caught by Hollywood Brown, still running. Hollywood Brown all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma. 84 yards. And they give it to Anderson. Touchdown, OU. 14 yards. Rudolph off his back foot, picked off. Wow! Will Johnson. And that's the second turnover for Mason Rudolph today. A fumble and now an interception on his own, on the 3-yard line. They're gonna first down, Oklahoma, and even more. Sermon still on the move. Sermon to the corner. Touchdown Sooners, 53 yards.
We were preseason number 2 when that season started out. We lost Ohio State. We got beat by Texas. Marcus Dupree had just left the team that week. And so we appeared to be unraveling at the seams a little bit. Oklahoma State thought it was going to be their year to take Oklahoma.
This was a game, but believe it or not, OSU just dominated.
It was 20-3 with 11 minutes left, and the Sooners had no offense. I mean, none.
And you always believe you're in a football game, but I remember that for me, I was sitting on the sidelines thinking this just is not our day.
27-yard line. Oklahoma needs some big plays and some points in a hurry. Nice throw by Bradley. Derek Shepard breaks the tackle at the 45-50. Here he goes, 45-40, 35 at the 30, cuts back at the 20. Oh, great run by Shepard. He'll score. 73-yard touchdown. There are no flags. A great individual effort by Derek Shepard. Robbie, this is 3rd down and 1. Up the middle, Tillman. Touchdown. Great run by Spencer Tillman from 5 yards out with 2 minutes. Going for 2. Bradley has Earl Johnson in motion, throws the end zone, and he's got it. It's good. Earl Johnson makes the catch just before Matt. Maybe split the difference to deep onside. Oklahoma's used that a lot. A real high kick about halfway down the field. Here we go. 2:50 left to play in the game. Lasher approaches it. Oh, it bounces off of Oklahoma State clear, and Case has it. It went, I believe, yes, it hit him this side of the 50. 6 yards. This is the game. Lasher, it's down on the tee. The kick is up. It's high. It's long enough. It's good! Unbelievable. There's a highlight film right there.
I wouldn't certainly call it Sooner magic. It was a Sooner bumble fumble around that day, but we were good enough to beat the OSU, and that's good enough for me.